How to get your child comfortable with water. Does your child have a fear of the water? Are they reluctant to swim? Try soothing your child's fears by making time in the water fun, being patient with their fears, and ensuring that they are safe at all times when close to water. Being able to swim can be an important and life-saving skill as a child ages. Help them to find confidence in the water, while still upholding clear guidelines for safety. Method 1. Soothing fears. 1. Introduce bath time as a time to feel safe in the water. By making bath time a comfortable place, water will seem less scary. Show young kids, even at age 1, how to get used to water. By starting to teach them skills even during bath time, they'll feel more confident in when learning how to swim. Get your young child comfortable with water on their face. In the bathtub, get the baby wet, let water go over their head, and get into their ears. Keep this up, so that the baby is introduced early on. Teach bubble blowing. This can help to teach your young child how to clear their nasal passages when they don't have their hands free. It helps to teach certain ways of breathing when around water. Have bath toys and pool toys available to make time in the water seem more fun. Teach them about unassisted floating in the tub. Help to hold them back in a floating position by sitting behind them at their head, and holding them underneath the arms. 2. Avoid putting your own fears of the water on the child. You may not have learned to swim, or have some fears of your own about being in the water. Children will likely pick up on those fears. Make them feel safe by putting away your fears. When you're less anxious, they'll be less anxious. If you're having trouble with being in the water, consider taking swimming classes on your own to help reduce your fears. If you're watching your child in swimming classes and have anxiety from the sidelines, pay attention to what those anxieties are actually about, or consider having another partner or caregiver present to watch over. 3. Be patient with your child's fears and concerns. Having a fear of water is a common occurrence for children. They may have experienced a time when they couldn't catch their breath in the water and panicked. It will take time for them to feel safe and secure. Take an active role in encouraging and reassuring them. Be present, if possible, to help them feel safe in the water. Get in the pool with them and build a bond with them in the water. Say things like, "You're doing great" or "Awesome job." Don't snap at them or make them feel like their fears are unfounded. Respect their fear as real to them. Avoid saying things like, "You just have to get used to it. It's for your own good." Instead, say things like, "I understand what you're feeling. I'll be here with you the whole time." Gradually immerse them in the water, even if it starts with the feet, then legs, then hips, and neck. Take it slow and steady, if that's their pace. Method 2. Making time in the water fun. 1. Focus on the positives of swimming and playing in the water. Make swimming and time in the water seem like lots of fun. Introduce games and activities that help to build confidence and trust in the pool. Just make it clear that playing in the water is fun only when supervised. Use pool toys and other fun props to make the pool more interesting and fun. Try games like red light, green light to help get them moving in the water. With games, their minds will be more focused on playing the game, and less on feeling uncomfortable. 2. Have the child take swim classes. Make swimming class a priority when your child is young. Consider private or group swimming classes. While there are swimming classes available for toddlers, the recommended starting age is around age 4 for classes. Often, the earlier that you teach a child to swim, the more comfortable they will be around water as they get older. Consider finding affordable swim classes through the YMCA or similar youth organizations. There may be Mommy and Me swimming classes in your area, too. Think about these classes as a way to bond more with your child. 3. Make swimming a part of your regular activities. Help to make swimming feel like second nature. The more often you spend time around the pool, the more likely it will feel comfortable and normal to be around water. Consider having your young child practice their swimming techniques in the bathtub. Turn pool time into family time. Make it something that your whole family can enjoy. The more that you and your child practice swimming, the more it will feel comforting rather than scary to be in the water. 4. Set up goals and a reward system. Create small goals at first that are attainable. Then, as they become more comfortable in the water, increase the difficulty of the goals. When they reach their goals, provide rewards and encouragement. The reward can be as simple as telling them, "Good job" or "You made it this far." Great job! Gentle and loving words of encouragement, even for small things, can help to build confidence. Consider providing an incentive such as a treat after swim class. You could also buy a new toy that can be used at the next swim lesson. Method 3: Ensuring water safety. 1. Never leave a child unattended near water, regardless of their swimming level. Drowning or swimming accidents are a serious matter. Without supervision, it can take just a matter of seconds for a child's safety to be in jeopardy, particularly if they are young children. Even when they become more advanced in their swimming, it's still unsafe to leave them unattended. If your child is at a pool party, at a public pool, or swimming on a lake, make sure that there is always an adult designated to watch over the children who are playing near the water. Make sure that access to pools is restricted when no adults are present. Consider investing in a gate if you have a home pool so that children can't get near the pool. Pool covers alone aren't safe if children start walking on them. 2. Practice touch supervision for young or new swimmers. Young children and new swimmers in particular need a sense of safety when at a pool or near water. This means that you need to be both present with the child, as well as within arm's reach of them. Provide a sense of security by being in the pool or water with them at all times. Protect them by being within an arm's reach. That way, if they get into trouble, you can react quickly to assist them. Don't rely on older siblings or other children to protect the child. Make sure it is an adult who is familiar with water safety. 3. Use flotation devices and other safety measures. Life jackets and flotation devices are key to safety. This is particularly true for young children, such as toddlers or new swimmers. Yet even with these measures, don't leave a young child unattended. Make sure that the flotation device fits properly. Use safe flotation devices like approved life vests and boating vests. The following personal flotation devices should never be used to ensure a child's safety: water wings, inflatable vests, blow-up rafts, noodles, swim rings, inflatable tubes, or inflatable floats. These devices are not durable enough to be life-saving devices. If you're going on a boat or canoe trip, always make sure that the child is wearing a life jacket, and wear one yourself. Get goggles for your child if they are having trouble with seeing when in the water. 4. Practice pool and water safety rules in all settings, including at home. Remember that water safety rules should apply in all settings where people are in or near water. While it may seem like your pool or your neighbor's pool are safer than a public swimming pool, it's important to set clear boundaries no matter the location. Remind your children about safety around pools, particularly in home and on private property where there may not be any fencing. If you see a child who is playing dangerously near a pool, make sure to provide education about safety, and possibly take away privileges if they continue to disobey safety rules. Consider locks or gates to prevent access to pools. Make sure that open areas such as lakes, rivers, beaches, or natural ponds are supervised by adults when children are nearby. Stay close with your child at all times in these settings. Make sure that your child feels safe in crowds. This is particularly true in public spaces such as water parks, beaches, and public pools. Older children may be rough housing, causing anxiety for your child. Make sure to reassure your child by being physically present and enforcing safety rules for all the children there. 5. Learn CPR and drowning safety measures. Be able to respond if there is a drowning emergency. Learn CPR and be aware of the warning signs that a child may be at risk of drowning. The Red Cross and other programs offer CPR classes. Look at available classes near you for pediatric CPR, http://www.redcross.org, Take A Class CPR. Be vigilant when you notice these warning signs of a potential drowning: head low in water, mouth at water level, eyes glassy and empty, eyes closed, hyperventilating or gasping, trying to swim in a particular direction but not making headway, trying to roll over on back, or appear to be climbing an invisible ladder. Consider having a person who is CPR certified available, or a lifeguard, at all times when there are children near water. Warnings. Avoid having children in or near hot tubs. They can be dangerously hot, and there is still a possibility of drowning even in shallow water. Don't let your guard down. Drowning is the leading cause of injury-related deaths in children, particularly those under 4 years old. Safety first.